look at the questions. Georgie had a red scarf, a blue scarf, and a yellow scarf. Every day she wears exactly one of these scarves. The probability for the three colors are 0.2, 0.45, and 0.35 respectively. So when you reach this part, you should think of tree diagram as we can open it into three branches for red, blue, and yellow with the corresponding probabilities as here. So let's work it out. For the tree diagram, we put it here: red, blue, and yellow. The probability to get red is 0.2, blue 0.45, and yellow 0.35. Now let's continue the question here. When she wears a red scarf, she always wears a hat. So which means we continue our tree diagram from the red here. We have hat and no hat. As they said, always wears a hat. That means the probability for hat is 1 and the probability for no hat is 0. So let's move on. When she wears a blue scarf, she wears a hat with probability 0.4. So which means open up the branches from the blue scarf, hat 0.4, and no hat 0.6. Okay, so let's continue the questions. When she wears a yellow scarf, she wears a hat with probability 0.3. So we finish up our tree diagram. Hat 0.3, no hat 0.7. Now part A. Find the probability that on a random chosen day, Georgie wears a hat. So we are looking for probability for hat. So probability for hats, if you look at the tree diagram here, we can understand that probability of hat is basically the first root, the third root, and the fifth root, the one that I take. And in order to count the probability, so we have to count from the beginning. We take 0.2 multiply with 1 for the first root. So 0.2 multiply with 1. Okay, then we add with the third root. The third root, as you can see here, 0.45 multiply with 0.4. That is the third root. So let us write down 0.45 times 0.4. And the fifth root, as you can see down here, 0.35 multiply with 0.3. So let us write down 0.35 times 0.3. And we total up everything here and you will get 0.485, or in fractions 97 over 200. So let's look at part B here. Part B, find the probability that on a randomly chosen day, Georgie wears a yellow scarf given that. So this given that is important. It is the keywords for conditional probability. Okay, so let's continue. Given that she does not wear a hat. Okay, so the conditional is, the condition is she does not wear a hat. That is the condition. So given that she does not wear a hat, and we want to find the probability that Georgie wears a yellow scarf. So we can put it in this way. Probability for yellow scarf given that no hat. So according to the conditional probability formula, when we have these conditions probability to be calculated, we have to apply the formula and put it in this way. We make the two events intersect and over the probability of the condition. The condition is no hat. And after that, we look at our tree diagram here. Our concern is probability of Y intersect no hat. As you can see the tree diagram, probability of Y and no hat is the last way, which is 0.35. 0.35 multiply with 0.7. For the denominator, probability of no hat is actually the opposite of our result in part A, where in part A we get probability of hat is 97 over 200. I prefer the exact form so that the answer remain accurate. So here, for no hat, it is just 1 minus probability of hat, that is 97 over 200, and we continue counting this and you will get 0.476 or 49 over 103. So this is the answer.